name's Tony Victor and I'm here this morning at Grazia restaurant with Joe Cintio, who's the head chef and proprietor of this amazing restaurant. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Tony. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Fantastic.
So, Joe, we're here at Grazia.
Correct.
One of Melbourne's hottest new restaurants. Let's start by telling me, how did the name Grazia? How did you choose that name?
How did the name Grazia come about? Okay, the name Grazia is actually my grandmother. Her name was Grazia, and I was very close to my grandmother. She lived with us when she came from Italy, from overseas, and I just thought, choosing a restaurant name is not as easy as you think it is.
No, exactly.
And you know what? I wanted to be something special.
Yeah.
And I kept going back to her, and I thought, what an honour, what a privilege to put her name to this restaurant. And the funny thing is, every day I come here and I see the name, it actually motivates me.
That's fantastic.
So I'm really excited about my choice, actually.
That's beautiful. Grazia sits on the cusp of Glen Iris and East Malvern, probably 150 metres away from Central Park.
Yep.
And it's already one of the most in-demand restaurants in the area. You've sort of really brought another dimension to dining in this sort of pocket of Melbourne.
Yes, I think we have actually. I think it's something unique in this area.
Yeah.
I think we've filled a void in this area where there wasn't really any sort of Italian restaurants.
Right.
I think we're at a really good price point as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's accessible to all people, and the diversity of our customers sort of reiterates that.
Being fairly local, the feedback on your restaurant is absolutely phenomenal.
Oh,
so
wow.
You've done a great job. You've made a huge impression. How long have we been open here?
Okay, we've been open just over 3 months now.
Right.
We opened in early May.
Yeah.
So time does go pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly.
Yep. It started off with a bit of a bang, and it hasn't really changed, to be honest.
Right.
So it's all hands on deck.
No, it really is fantastic. It's a beautiful, beautiful restaurant. And I see you've chosen the Calacatta Viola as your feature stone here. So
yes, definitely.
Tell us a bit about why and how you selected this colour.
Okay. Well, we've got a beautiful restaurant here, and we've got sort of a lot of different finishes happening, a lot with sort of the Italian accents. We've got the terrazzo floor, we've got the stucco walls, the Venetian plaster.
Yeah.
But to me, the most important thing was we needed to frame the restaurant.
Right.
And the first thing you see when you walk in the restaurant and the last thing you see when you leave is the stone.
Yeah.
We've got so much of it, and we sort of made the decision that we wanted to pick the best.
Right.
So in order to pick the best, you've got to go to the best.
You're making me blush, Joe.
You're making me blush. But, look, we've had a good association for many years.
We have.
We've worked on a few projects together, and they've all been very successful. But this was the real special project for me personally.
Yeah.
And the stone was actually a really big part of it, and I wanted to make sure it was right. And I did go to CDK, and let me tell you, with what we chose, the result we got, I couldn't be any more happy.
That's great to hear.
It looks stunning.
So, Joe, tell us, how did Grazia come about?
How did Grazia come about? Well, we sold our last business back in 2019, pre-COVID.
Right.
And look, I just wanted to have a break when we sold the business. But obviously I had to plan my next steps.
Mm-hmm.
So I've lived in this area, Glen Iris East Malvern area, for over 20 years. I know that there's been a gap in the market in this area where there's a need for, sort of a little bit upmarkety type venue, which we don't have. And I just thought, what a great opportunity when this building came up to buy the building and set up my dream restaurant within these walls.
You've done an amazing job of filling that void, because I know that the local community have really bought into Grazia and everything you stand for.
Yeah.
You've done an incredible job with what looks like a small shop front. You've got, close to 100 seats in here? It's a lot larger than what it appears from the outside.
Yes. It's only a 6 metre wide shop.
Right.
Small footprint. What we've managed to achieve in such a small space with our upstairs area, it's actually over 3 levels, is quite amazing.
You've done a fantastic job, and the way everything just ties together so beautifully, it's been an amazing outcome for you.
It is, and we're very, very proud of it.
Great. Tell us a little bit about some of the signature dishes that you have on your menu.
Okay, no problems at all. So the food is definitely Italian. We do sort of classic Italian food, but we also, probably like our fit out, we have a little bit of a modern twist to it as well.
Yeah.
Look, we've got a few signature dishes here at Grazia. I think the most popular dish would be our pappardelle with the lobster and king prawn. That seems to be a dish that people are really resonating to. They absolutely love it, and I must say it is a very nice dish. But we've also got a lot of other dishes. Our pizza, and we actually have a master pizzaiolo working with us.
Right.
And let me tell you, it's been really well received. Also, we have an in-house pastry chef who is amazing, and he's created a Grazia signature bombalasca, which is a very classical Italian dessert. We also do a tiramisu. You can't have an Italian restaurant without a tiramisu.
You've got to have a tiramisu.
But we also do with a little bit of a twist. So you need to sort of come in, try it, to appreciate sort of the level of detail that we go to.
You and I, we've done quite a few projects together now.
We have actually.
Why do you keep coming back to CDK?
I've been to many places, and everyone specialises in what they do, but I'm always seem to be drawn back to the quality of CDK, because you guys have always got a great selection to work with. And, you know, obviously we've had a long association with each other. We've worked on a few other restaurant projects together, and it's always been seamless. You guys are really, really good to deal with.
Thank you very
Pleasure,
much.
mate.
You've done a fantastic job.
Thanks, Tony. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much for having us here this morning.
Hey, pleasure.
Been
Absolute
fantastic,
pleasure.
lovely chatting with you, and
No
I look forward to trying to get a table here next time, so sometime
Hey,
soon.
for you, Tony, mate, anytime.
Right, I'll hold you to that. I'll give you a call.
Mate.
Joe,
Absolute pleasure.
thanks very much.
Thank you. Thank you.